Hello everyone, this is Kepler and I'm back in Pacific Drive. I was thinking around, trying to figure out my quirks, because I have two that are still undiagnosed. And I figured one of them out. When my headlights are turned off, windshield wipers stick. Okay, when the headlights, which is off, wipers get stuck. There we go. Okay. And so my last one that I have that's undiagnosed has to do with the hood. And I haven't figured that one out yet. Let's see here. I got my extra tools, which I'm actually going to put in there. My God, this rain can be, stormies can be so loud. One of the things I did, though, afterwards, with my organization, I put all my paints in here, and I put all my decals over here. And as you see, I have a new look. It's like an evergreen paint, and specifically, it is the mural decal kit. And this is what it looks like. And I have a specific reason for this. Because I'm going to do the visions. Oh, we're going to have some unstableness coming up. Let's see here. Oh. I'm looking at this and I might go here because it looks like there is corrupted energy in this one. I'm going to have to probably bring my gas can. Let's see here. I got Ida here, and I got an Ida here. I do not have an Ida here. So I'm going to take the trip G1, G3, D2, D1. Because I don't want to go through corrosive waterways, for one thing. Could go to 3 separate Ida ones if I wanted to. I might actually do it that way. Because this is going to be a nice, especially with extra storage. So I'm going to go through and find my scrap. Let's see here, that's 240. This is 300. Let's do 400. bring anything else with me. Oh, there were... I don't really have much for none of the major dangers. I have my repair stuff in here, which I'm actually going to grab this fuel can. Actually, I'm going to put the fuel can in this one. An extra plasma scrapper, which I'm not going to be scrapping a lot, but this is... I'm not going to be going to a... I am going to bring a thing of flare guns with me, though. Wait a minute. Did I have a shaggy scrambler? I didn't look and see that. Okay, this one... This one has a shaggy scrambler, which I'm going to want to take with me. So yeah, I'm hoping that this single anomaly isn't a pickpocket anomaly. So I am going to take a set of flare guns with me. I'm going to start it. I'm using the mod to make myself have a bed instead of a basketball hoop. I'm going to start this at nighttime because I want to make sure that, okay, because it's 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours. So it's going to be pretty much a whole day. One of these is dark. It's this one here. So I'm going to, if I do this, I'm probably going to actually have two separate things. So that's going to be extra 2 hours. That's 6 hours. So 1 something in the morning. So actually, yeah, I'm going to bump it up one more time. That'll be 3 plus 6. That'll be 11 o'clock when I do this one. Then I'll be moving. It'll be evening time at when in the darkness anyway. Actually, yeah, I'm going to do it this way. I didn't check to see if I had any. The wizard. Don't have my any of the things I normally use. Oh, I have this one installed. Not today. But yeah, I got my little... So I'm going to save really quick like. Alright. That's saved. I do have my power generation stuff, so I'm going to have a little bit extra power at least. I hope I go in the park. I got a new engine now as well, so I'll be able to move a little bit faster. Alright, I'm going to go to G1 first. This is my highway, so I'm going to have a little mini stop. Not much of anything. Way in the distance there is a box truck.
Hey, driver. Sorry about all that mess with Oppie. There's no question, Oppie is a once-in-a-generation genius. I've watched her manipulate wavelengths with nanometer precision without batting an eye. So, yeah, to see her go from being the sharpest person in the room to what she is now is disappointing. This place, it leeches away your sanity day by day. So for Oppie to live here in complete isolation, locked away with only bad memories and expired medication, nothing good comes of that.
I'd feel a hell of a lot better if I knew why she suddenly cares so much about the remnants.
Plasma scrapper. Much faster. And it sucks up the stuff for you. I saw this in the distance also, so... Yeah, pass up the loot trucks. They always have the rarer stuff in it. A handbag. Oh, I didn't check to see if that was armored doors. And it is.
Francis, but I'm starting to think we can't do this alone. Look, it's not that I doubt our abilities, but no one knows the zone like that old man.
You heard what she said. She'll sabotage this remnant before helping us.
Right. Well, she'll come around to our charms.
No, she won't. Nothing in the 13 years we spent in R&D prove that she's open to working with anyone. She dug her heels in so deep that she wrestled everyone down into the grave with her. I can't be involved if she is.
What are you talking about?
This is the entire reason we stayed behind, to write the record of the zone. Not about the experiments and the technology, but to tell the legends of the land.
I don't want anything to do with her. I don't want to talk to her. I don't want her advice. I don't want to hear her goddamn voice.
This isn't like you. What's going on, Francis? Is there something I should know?
No.
All your work in limb R&D, all the time you spent, your entire career, your entire life. You sacrificed it all for honor, and how did they thank you? With a black hole in your resume.
When you can't tell anyone what you did, you couldn't even tell people where you wiped your ass for 10 years. So no, I'm not letting this go. Not for me, but especially not for you.
That's not... Never mind.
You know, sometimes I wonder, how much of you staying here was actually to hunt these legends? Or if it was because you had nowhere else to go.
Plot thickens. So much easier. Ow. armor panel. Okay. Huh. I'm not having a gas station here is kind of an unusual happenstance, though. Not gonna be much usage, but I just feel like this is kind of dim. Okay, that's on the outside. Oh, there it is. That was a weird randomness. The way that combination of the wind and plus the other random sounds, it's almost like, to me, it's almost like the roars from like some Nautica when you hearing the Reaper in the distance. That's what it's kind of reminds me of. Let's put that on 3 for now. Alright, I'm gonna eat myself a little food. Turn off those. And what else will await us? Sworn. This little rock right here, I could have sworn was like a truck. That is so weird. Place that's going to come up here, and it's going to be a house, and there's probably only going to be like 1 or 2 houses up here. Anything else? Oh, there's a phone. Okay. That's everything. Now we have a foggy. Okay. I can barely make it out. Need some more food. Airstrip right at the end. Whee! Whoa. I almost missed that turn into there. Stop and look at this map. All right. Wow, there's literally nothing. There's probably gonna be a lot of loot trucks if you ever went this way, but everything's gonna be over here. So. Looks like it's literally just one house. What the heck? I was pressing my button and it just wasn't wanting to trigger. Maybe I'm just going too fast for it. Huh? Literally just one house. And the extremely loud storm. Didn't see that. There was like a spike log. I need some flares. Tourists. This one. Okay, let's put those right there. I'm actually going to bind that to 5. light bulbs on hand, I would, but I'm not going to make a whole bunch of bulbs just for chemicals at this point. Considering, let's see here. Oh. I only have one at home? What? I can't even make three. I can't even make enough bulbs. Do one trade. Left, I should say, earlier. An extra flare gun. Nothing scrappy wise. I think we are done in this area. Tower right freaking here. Okay. And there's more, unless there's a sign. Light bulbs to lead. But this one's a one light bulb for one lead piece. Under normal circumstances, that'd be a good trade, but not anymore. So I'm gonna probably park. I'm probably gonna park like right there. I'll park right next to the fuel truck. Not much, but I might as well top it off. just stay right here. There's a guy on that one. Okay. My Arta Tower is way back there. Oh, I should leave that open, actually. It's not going to stay open. Why empty my... Leave that open? Leave that open. Okay, that doesn't do it. Zappy tourists. Nope. Can't destroy that one. Now here's that. I thought that was a tourist right there. And this little lone tower in the middle of nowhere. All these are wanting hammers. Okay, rubber and gas cylinders? I don't know how many gas cylinders I have at home. That anchor was over here somewhere. Somewhere. Oh, crap. Okay, where was the anchor at? Because it was over this direction in the woods somewhere. Really? I can't even find the tower now. There's a tower. There it is. No zappies, please. I should get a little bit closer. Not much more closer. Maybe like next to that piping over there would probably be the... Oh no, I closed that door, just realized that... is that an abandoned car? Yes, it is. Sounding like fun. only thing left would be this thing. Which... go towards the lair. Of radiation. Never hurt anyone. I'm speaking of radiation. And there's a squire in the distance. Squires over there. That's a fuel truck. Okay, I am now start storing random things in there. Right about here is probably going to be the best place for this. Come on. Over the hill and through the woods. If you call these woods. I'm pretty sure this is not Grandma's house, though. Oh, hello. Oh. Hi. All right, you could kind of see the storm, like the yellow waves in the distance. Radiation wave that happens. Yeah, there would have been no way for me to have driven all the way up this way with that even with a turbo light. was kind of hoping I would have gotten a payload by now. Like, I didn't even see a gold shell. I'm gonna get these lead because the X is right there. That was kind of disappointing. Yeah, I'm fairly certain we're probably not going to get an artist payload. Is that a truck? Yes, it is. I'll detour to go to that truck. Okay. Not much of anything. Not really worth it that time. I just glancing around to see if there's anything else in the wilderness. Nothing worth writing home about. Give myself a couple seconds. Oh, the storm. Oh, there's I just heard it. There it is. Right next to that auto tower I was already at. I'm going to take the opportunity to go back there. Pretty soon. Come on, get up there. Definitely time to go. Let's see here. This is not one of my speed ones. But I will go get Ida. That's one of my... Only one anchor right next to Ida. Oh, there's a second one right there. Alright. I'm gonna get I'll get Ida and the anchor. I'll go to this trailers. Get the with the anchor there, and then I'll ride the railroad tracks all the way to this junction, and I'll have to go probably onto the road. I'm not even going to do any of this stuff down here. I will need the light on. This feels like it's not that neat. Okay, what did I get with this? Plasma chargers. Ooh, anchor radar, repair putties. Okay. Alright. I'm not going to be able to see much of anything. Alright, there's Ida. Shouldn't crash into anything.
Jeez, what have you been up to?
Wouldn't you like to know? Alright. Are you going to be worth it? Not really. I'll get the lightning rod.
You know, I'm starting to wonder if those are just getting duplicated somehow. The number of times I've found them in the pneuma tubes.
I'll take the lightning rod in case I think I need it. Alright.
Hope you find some fun trouble.
No, I don't find it. It finds me. Speaking of which. Oh, my door just came off. See? Found me. I just realized she has a security camera on there. Yeah, it follows me. That's new. I learned something today. Alright, I need to stay on that paved road that's behind me. trailer way down here. I'm gonna go to the farther end one first. Actually, in hindsight, I probably should have done the first one first. Hello. Oh, hello. Hi, little buddy. There are two of the bunnies that are useful. This is one of them. There's a hopped up hair, which is this one here. And there's another one that's a green that has the same color green as this. The hopped up hair will charge your battery. Tourist around. They're gonna take my bunny. They're gonna take my bunny away. Well, at least my battery's full, charged. Alright, let's go back here. And let's finish this. Okay. Nothing else left other than destroying this. And there goes my poor bunny. So the abductors, they will even overflare. Doesn't register it. But once I try to put my hopped up hair on pretty much just stay on the railroad tracks until I leave. That was interesting. Boulder moving. Oh, I hear the pufferfish. Right there. It's gonna go that way, which it's easier and harder at the same time. Another gold shell. My bunny. Go away. There we go. Nope. Denied. You know what? You can have. Ooh, I wonder. Stop moving. Stop moving. Just stop moving. I got the bunny on the abductor. Hey! That was mean. Oh well. I wanted to see if we'd have a second abductor come and get it. Yeah, go play with the bunny. Now that I have no clue where I'm at. Oh, let's see here. Oh, I'm way over that way. Okay. I'm willing to bet this is going to be where where the payload will drop. It'll be right here. saw the pufferfish for the first time. Well, I will get this lead really quick, like. Come on, payload, show up. I don't want to wait forever. Make sure I didn't miss anything. I did not. To the exit already. Is that what I'm gonna have to do? Go all the way to the exit? Yeah, the other side of the tunnel. For it too. I'm at just under a half, right around a half a tank. There we go. Right at the end. Here. Uh-oh. Fragile. It just means that it's going to take damage faster. So that'll be if I find something to replace it with, I will replace it at that point. At this point, though, there's not really a. No, I'm not going to wait around anymore. Oh, I thought I saw a yellow spot right there. I'm not going to wait around anymore. I want to, but. Alright. More electric stuff. I'm only taking this extra stop because of Ida. Pretty much the only reason why. 3 separate Idas on the same trip. That'd be nice. Okay, let's turn the lights off. Uh-oh. Okay, this is the same map as the mid-zone crossing. anchor was right there. So I'm going to have to go through the tunnel stuff just like I was the last time. Okay, that's not leaking. All right, friendly dumpster. While you're spitting out stuff, I'll loot. More stuff to spit out. Okay, we've got ductors here. That's it. Literally, that's it. Alright, get those out of there. I'm putting those in that one. I'll put that there. Wrong one. Then you open that one. Okay. Anchor's back here. Single house over there. I'm not going to worry about it. Ooh, yay. Boom. Ow. So much radiation. Play with that, I don't care. Okay, there's my second one. Oh, this time there isn't extras. I don't have to go all over. Get all the other anchors. Nothing around that I want. Actually, yes. There it is. And it's on a hill, so this would work out really well. At least it should have. I didn't want to go all the way back just for the vacuum. Don't worry about that later. Ida. Please give me something better than you have been. Quit being stingy.
It's good to see you again. Looks like you're missing some of that wannabe wood paneling.
I've never actually really done anything with the wood paneling.
I know there's a lot to look at.
Really?
But don't get overwhelmed. I know you keep coming back because I've got the best. Definitely not because I'm the only option, right?
There. Because with the rain, the rain gives better power regeneration than the wind does.
Hey, be careful out there. I've been hearing some weird stuff out there. Not like our usual fare.
That's almost ominous. Okay, oh, that's an armored door. Now if I find an abandoned squire, I can get a panel that'll replace that fragile one. Alright, so these two were in the first one. I will put that right there. Another fuel tanker. More sizzling mist. Absolutely nothing. That was not really worth it. This was not... That was like one of the worst stops ever. Hey, is this a door, an armored one? Nope. I can get some more plasma here. Let's see here. Ooh, there's a storm coming in from there, but I should be safe on inside. I need the light on. And glancing around, don't see much of anything here. Just like before, pretty much follow the same path. I wonder if there'd be... Yep, Zork Towers. I'll take it. Huh. That was just a random generator. Impact hammer. There we go. Let's put that in my proper spot. Oh, yeah. I need to get rid of this extra scrapper. And since I'm right here, might as well. I'm really gonna have to. What? Absolutely nothing. What? Oh, no, I can't figure out where. Okay, there. I couldn't get out. What the? Yeah, I don't think I. Unless you want to, no, I don't think you're going to be able to do any parkour. Oh, yeah, probably right here. Parkour. Uh-oh. Now, see, if you didn't know where you were going with this, you would have problems. Because if you can't get in and out of this, you're stuck. You can't get out, and then the storm will come get you, and that's not fun. Until you find there'll be a light at the end of the tunnel. And then going up the ramp, just like before, following these metal plates. Take you to a set of railroad tracks. I'll get you out of here. Just like before. There's literally nothing left here for us to leave. Bollard decided to throw me off. All right, this is my high instability. I'm going to do some repairs. Let's see here. Depending on the status of things. Okay. I know I brought it up in a previous video, but a situation like this would be a perfect time for setting this up. I turn off everything. Okay. So with this, the checkpoint, it's green. And as long as I don't walk too far away from this checkpoint, you can spend nearly indefinite amount of time here. Not indefinite. It would probably eventually trigger, but you can spend enough time. this little intersection right at the very beginning to do like some emergency repairs. I don't have any tires that are in bad shape. Nothing that can't be. I am in a mid zone, so I'm going to want to make sure I have this on hand. I'm going to put that as my 3. So I'm not rushing back to get it. And the first chance I get, okay, where's the Liberator? I just want to know which one it is. Right there. It's my Liberator. So if I see an armored Squire, I will get the panel to replace the hood. Alright, looks like I started way up here. Oh, it's this nice little circle one. 3 acres right next to Ida right there. And then I'm gonna have to go up this hill to go to this one to get out. I'm not gonna have time to get this. So I'm gonna have to go and get these 3 plus Ida immediately. Yeah, I'm not gonna have time to get that one. And then while I'm going around this, I will get this last anchor. Oh, I'm gonna use my fuel tank. I don't want, there's fuel evaporation, so we're gonna have issues with fuel. Stop right now. And there's my... Oh, shit. Okay, Liberator.
Especially after losing out a couple weeks ago. Well, Franny and I had to go out to the dome for some supplies. How could these boys come from it? They're over as soon as we heard it, so I just assumed
might as well get this other panel destroyed. Oh, another abandoned Squire. Liberator back. And there's the beginning of the end. might be able to pull it off, but it'll be just faster if I just go this way. And if I find a... another abandoned squire. Another abandoned squire. And a third one. Abandoned squires for days. Safest place.
Did you also follow the singing over here? I lost track of it, so I set up shop. Wait, did you hear that? What you see is what I've got.
Flare gun, I'll take that.
It's just what I need to fix my microwave. Thanks, and good luck out there.
Bandit backseat tank. Uh-oh. There's a gift tourist that threw 4 spare tires at us. Alright, put that in there. I don't know where I'm... Oh, right here, that'll work. Okay. First one's right there. Second one's right over there.
What are you in a rush for? Does it smell bad out there?
Oink. Oh, wow. Uh-oh. Storm coming in. Oh, wow. Funny thing is, it actually makes it easier to see. Olympus emitter. I need an electrician's kit for that. Ow! Oh my gosh. I got a flat tire as well. take the time to make a first aid kit and use it. Okay, shit. Brain needs to function. Okay, just a moment. I completely lost my train of thought. I need to do repairs. Repaired, that's good. Okay, for the moment, that's okay. Okay, I need to go get that anchor right now. And then I'll have to backtrack to Ida. Oh, yep. Flat tire, forgot. I need a sealing kit. Please tell me I can make one. There we go. This one and this one. I'm going to be out of repair buddy. Okay, I have to go right now. This one's just unstable, but I still need unstables. Okay, that's just... Wrong door. Okay, I need time to go to that one. This intersection. Okay, here's a thing I need to scan. Extremely ballsy move, but I'm going to do it. Why paint. Thank you. Yeah, okay, this is extremely ballsy. This was not wise. Since I left my vacuum behind, I'm not even gonna be able to get any of these things. Need to repair putty. I'll take that. I'll take all the food. Did I scan this? Okay, no, I did not. There. What did I drop? Okay, MREs. Oh yeah, yeah, okay, food. I have no idea how I'm gonna get back up there at the moment. Probably this way. This was probably not a good idea, but come on, get out of my way. Just put those away for now. I'll worry about that later. Okay. Light, turn on. Where's fucking saw it? Where the oh, right over here. Oh, I'm showing him. Ah, shit, here's the red storm. Yep. Set perpetual stability. Okay. Heart attack averted. And this is perpetual stability now, so.
Hey, you ready, driver? Okay, first off, I've loaded up 3 locations on your ARC device map. You see them? Yeah, head to whichever strikes your fancy.
You sending them to the visions?
Sure am. We're gonna use this.
My optical vassalizer. We shouldn't use that.
Why not?
I mean, it's been decades, and no way that thing is in any sort of working shape.
I've been fixing her up in secret, and I'm sorry. Don't be mad. It's gonna be a surprise for your birthday. Oh, I've gone ahead and made an itty-bitty modification to your headset, driver. I've hooked up the vassalizer here to modulate your scan function. Think of it like an extra layer of mayonnaise on your technology sandwich.
What are you using the vassalizer for?
No spoilers. We have to tell the story from the beginning. Driver, get ready to feast your eyes on the visions.
All right, let's get some of this. Use this.
So we told you about the mass hallucination. Hundreds of people, 30 seconds of crazy, yada yada. But there was one instance where that event and the remnants intersected. The story of Laura Cesare. Laura worked at ARDA as an executive secretary. She put in her hours, but she spent her evenings with a real passion. Painting. When the hallucination event swept through, Laura was overtaken like everyone else. But for her, the visions didn't stop. She tried painting them, but grew frustrated at her inability to recreate what she saw. Now at first, ARDA wrote her off as one of the many whose brains got scrambled by what they saw. Until Laura stumbled across a rusty can of paint in the woods. It was a remnant. Once she started using this paint, the visions in her paintings began to come true. She painted feverishly for over a year, chasing the visions the entire time. Until the day the paint ran empty.
And then she disappeared. Like all remnant holders do.
Now that we know the remnants and the mass hallucination are related, maybe Laura's visions can help us out.
That's pretty much done. Oh, yeah, I got good. A little bit. Is this fuel can? But yeah, I burned through almost a whole tank of fuel because of that fuel evaporation. All right. Now I think I'm as prepared as I can be at the moment. I have a few other minor repairs I can do, but I'm not going to worry about it too much right now. Other than repairing myself. I'm over here. So we'll get that and over there. Now here's hoping there's no pickpockets.
This is where your theory comes in, Francis. You tell him. Oh, look at me babbling away. Francis, you explain it. It's so good.
No, it's just I'd rather not.
Come on, we talked about this. You should be proud of your word. Toot your own horn.
Not this time.
Okay, well, Francis' theory, his entire branch of research was that the zone exhibits a property seen nowhere else on Earth. Every phenomena that occurs here leaves its fingerprint forever on the physical space. So he created this device to pick up on these physical after effects. How did you explain it? It was like identifying a whale's favorite color using only the wake it leaves behind. The rest was science mumbo jumbo.
It's a form of electromagnetic imprint. Anyway, it was a long time ago.
And what a better time than now to try it again.
Billboard. Okay. And I couldn't tell if that was right there was a billboard or if it was a truck. Corrosive anomaly. Hey.
The great pile up. You know, if you catch the mural at the right angle, when the moon is right overhead, you can spot the helmsman's body in one of the boats.
No chance. It's a paint smudge. Nothing more.
Believe me, it's true. I've seen it.
Hey, is it just me or did this mural look different before?
Probably the instability messing with the paint over time. It's been decades after all.
No, something's definitely off. Hey, where's our old notes from when we took a field trip out that way? Driver, why don't you go ahead to the next one while we investigate this?
See how with the heat, the light of it, it kind of brings them all back. And this is one of the few places that each mural always seems. Like every time I've ever played, there's always a neon reef right near each mural. Let's see here. Let me put that over there. Okay. because I was in a hurry. Okay. So I need to head towards this one here. And I'm hoping along the way I will find the vehicles that I can steal their fuel from. Because I am not going to have enough till the end. Strip. Ow. Bubblegum buddies. Okay. What the? Okay. I'm going to want to go the up. Oh, is that what I think it is? Yep, there's pickpockets here. Crap. Okay. That just made my entire everything like 10 times worse. Okay. Ooh, there's a couple vehicles here. I will park right in the middle here. Okay, that fuel can is... There it is. Let's get in the big truck first. Oh, hello. Dang it, that had no fuel at all. Fuel? Sweet, got some. You have none. Wow. 3 vehicles and only one had fuel in it, and not even enough for a whole freaking can. Okay. Stop and get this gold shell. I'll grab the... what the... no idea where I'm going to put this at the moment, but it's completely full. Oh my gosh. For the moment. There's a vehicle right there. Not worth it. Play with that. Not me. Hey. Okay. I need to go there. More Neon Reef stuff.
Ah, the Bigfoot mural. My personal favorite. Oh, did you see that, Francis? Oh boy, Francis, look. Look here. It's different from our sketch when we visited in '82.
It's all scrambled, but the shape seems familiar. If you tilt your head, doesn't that kind of look like Mount Olympus?
Oh, Francis, you flippin' genius! It absolutely is! Wait, let's look back at the first one. What's different there?
That shape right there, is that Hook Valley?
Holy smokes! Oh, wait, all the topographical maps of the peninsula. If we look around the areas where you'd get that view of Mount Olympus. St. Francis, I told you your basilizer would work.
I don't think this is the Basilizer's doing.
Driver, we're on to something. Get to that third vision.
Okay, I'll get right on that.
Driver, if you come across a mushroom like the one in the mural, do not eat it. No matter how tasty it might look.
You're speaking from personal experience. And let me tell you, it wasn't pretty.
Oh, just thinking about it makes me want to puke all over again. You've probably passed the biogenerators by now. They're our source of power in the mid-zone, and one of the best demonstrations of renewable limb tech. Yes, these battery farms keep our lights on, but more importantly, they're also the only place in the entire zone where anomalized mushrooms grow.
And guess who turned out to be the world's biggest fan of those mushrooms? Bigfoot itself! And the vision foretold its arrival in the zone.
It started when those pods hanging from the battery farms were found chewed up. At first, they blamed it on the local wildlife. This was back when we used to have some. Then, the sightings of 10-foot-tall creatures started that didn't attract much attention on their own.
Not until the first footprints were found. The Olympic Peninsula has always had a collection of Bigfoot sightings, but they were rare until Bigfoot had its first taste of the anomalized mushrooms. Then it couldn't stay away. And that's when the Squatches came knocking. They jumped the wall, set up camp, and they got to investigating. Once they learned of the Sasquatch's appetite for these mushrooms, they cultivated entire farms of the stuff.
For months, they propagated mushrooms and set traps. And for months, evidence mounted that Sasquatch was making its rounds and evading those traps. Until one night, the experts disappeared.
Bigfoot got them, no question.
Come on, all 8 at once? How is that possible?
Never get in the way of a hungry Sasquatch. So about that last vision. I can't. Yeah, I can't even look at it. Francis, you explain it.
Maybe you've already seen them, driver.
A freestanding bright blue door in its frame, out in the wilderness with nothing around it. If you do see one, don't get anywhere close to it.
I don't want to talk about it.
He was pretty close to a doorway when it opened. It's called the inverting doorway. When the door is shut, it's safe. But once in a while, it opens, and everything near it is turned inside out. Its victims are mostly bears, squirrels, and birds. They all go through hell. Meat and bones on the outside, fur and feathers on the inside. It's not fun to see. Once, a group of hikers didn't heed the warning, and...
No, we're done here, driver. You see when you stay away from it, that's all you need to know. Let's go.
Sweet. That's exactly what it needed, assuming there's actually freaking gas in it. Amazing. Just what I needed. I'm assuming, I'm hoping you noticed the, let's see here, I'm gonna put that in. Okay, I can now put this away. There we go. Okay, where was that pickpocket? I saw it on the way over here. Flare gun. Okay. I'm gonna make a little trap. Good dork. Just hold my hand. Okay, now where was you? Where was it? Where was it? Somewhere. The mural was there. Bar frame. I saw one. Just a moment. All right. It's over. It's right there. There you are. There. You hang out right there. Now, as far as I know, it won't go and... As long as it's attracted to that thing, it won't do anything else. So it's a bit of a, I'm going to call it I wouldn't call it cheating, but it's a bit of a workaround thing. You go and do this, and you go into your photo mode. You can change it to daytime. I accidentally took a picture. I did not want to. And you can kind of look around and you can see it. It's a bit of a hack, a bit of a cheat. And you can only go a certain way because you go really slow. And you can only go a certain distance away from where your current location is. So doing this, I know there's nothing, at least to this point. So it goes back to the normal. It's a bit of an exploitative cheat, essentially, depending on your perspective on. this road. There's the neon reef over there. I'm gonna go ahead and get this marked.
Inverting doorway.
No, I don't like this one. Oh, bingo!
See that pattern in the glass mirror? And that flower only grows above a certain elevation. And then put the three locations together, and you've got a square mile in the northeast corner of the deep zone. Huh. The visions were pointing towards something the entire time.
Hey, Hoppy, you can stop pretending to ignore us now. Take a look at this. Fine work. We've pinned down the location for the source of the mass hallucination. That's where the driver needs to go.
Well, what do you know?
Well, I knew the basilizer worked. What did I tell you, huh?
He still doesn't know, Francis.
Know what? Hoppy?
Not my story to share.
My theory, and that basilizer, they're illegitimate.
Wait, what are you saying?
I built that device to prove my imprint theory, and it was on the verge of getting the results I needed. But my research funding was running out. So, I forged the data. Not much, just enough to justify more time. I was so close. I knew the breakthrough was right around the corner. But Arda found out. That's why I was reassigned, and my clearance revoked.
Wait, you told me you changed labs voluntarily.
8 years of research with nothing to show for it, and then for that to happen, I couldn't face you.
That doesn't mean your theory is wrong. I still think there's something to it. There's a common thread with some of the remnant stories, like the telephone switchboard, the ones that seem to recall the past somehow. Maybe the remnants accessed those imprints, read them like a needle in the groove of a record.
Don't. You don't have to do that. It's in the past. I don't care about it anymore.
But listen, I've got this suspicion, right? If we can just get the car to the mass hallucination source, what we find they can prove your theory. It's worth a try, isn't it?
I'm tired of trying, Tobias. I've tried all my life, and it didn't go so well.
Look, I don't have one of those fancy degrees that you and Oppie have.
The closest I ever got to science was wiping down your lab benches.
But I saw the incredible things that you did with your research.
Yeah, well, Arda didn't think they were incredible.
I don't care about Arda. I believe in you. Always have.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I can't. I can't do this with her. Oppie led the disciplinary committee that stripped my clearance and demoted me to a glorified intern. She sat there and decided how best to humiliate me.
I never asked for anything. This one time I do, so I would never have to talk to Oppie again. You didn't listen. Your remnant was more important than what I wanted.
Francis, I didn't mean...
I've had enough.
He'll come around. Sorry, driver. We'll see you back in the auto shop.
Okay, that's all these trailers. That was the anchor right there. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's take that out. And put it in this one. Towers here. There we go. Ooh, I can use that. I have like a bunch of steel sheets in my inventory. Did I put those there? It's in this one? Yep. Let's see how many it'll take. Terribly amount, but some. All right. More stuff to loot. Let's just get ourselves done, huh? I think. I'm gonna go get this pneumo tube. It was not worth my time. Have to get ourselves out of here. Let's see if I can get at least on the road. more steel sheets to chemicals or gas cylinders. Is it chemical? No, it's not. It's gas cylinders. I'll take all those, and we'll get rid of some of these because we have plenty of freaking steel sheets. So, and we're not really in a like a time crunch like stability until we open up the gateway. Okay, I used up it. Let's see here. Probably not. Come on, get out of there. Can't find it. I'll pick it up. At least I got some marche out of this whole ordeal. Oh. Okay, let's see here. Let's get back to our vehicle. Alright. Let's get back. Okay, let's get la la la. Now, let's... That's the one I was already at. Oh, okay. Was I already at this one? I was, right? Yeah, because this is the one, yeah, yeah, this is what I get for pausing and then walking away for like 30 minutes. There we go, okay. Wait a minute, what? Okay. Okay, there's that. Yeah, you go stay over there. Oh my gosh. Really? Here's hoping I'll run into any nasties along this path.
Zone area you identified. I ran every coordinate in that area through the auto database.
And what turns up? But access logs with entry records for Dr. K up through March 1963.
What? No, the doctor died in 1961. In the lab accident.
So we were told. Then, I found access logs for both that Deep Zone site and Red Meadow. Years and years worth of activity.
The Red Meadow Research Facility? But it was demolished the same year. After the structural damage caused by the... lied about that too, didn't they?
It appears so. Driver should give the Red Meadow ruins a visit. If Dr. K didn't die that day, I'd like to know what was keeping him so busy.
So would I, but... do we have time for this? We don't know how long the driver's got with that remnant.
And that's why we need this information. Whatever Dr. K was doing relates to all of this. It may be the key to what lies at the end of the road for the driver.
I... agree with you. God, I hate saying that.
Driver, I've marked the Red Meadow facility on your route planner. Head there whenever you're ready.
Secured, I will just... oh, I should have kept that. Oh well. Let's see here. Let's see here. Okay, the corrodible will go over here. The hand that could be used up. Let's see here. That. Okay, that's that will go in there. Okay, the regular scrapper. Okay, there we go for the moment. Alright, where is my... There it is. Whoa, that was weird. Camera can go away. Okay. Anything else that the pry bars can be used for? Okay, that's the battery. I want the expanded backseat tank. Will be much more. Let's put these in here really quick, Mike. This is getting in my way. Put that right there for the moment. Conductive gold shell. I already have opened. Okay. Nothing new. With the crude flashlight. Mounted billiards. Okay. I have too many things going on here. Think it gave me enough rubber. Alright, I know exactly where I'm going to put this. Okay, you know what? There, I can actually see out here. There, or just sign on the outside. Now, I don't advocate for you using this mod at all, but if you can use it, you want to use it. It doesn't change anything other than the lighting sometimes. For the moment, I'm going to do that. I know I have mounted billiards already, but I want to don't want to have that space taken up. I will put this. I'm just going to throw it in there for the moment. Side storage. extra side battery can go in here. Well, if I can ever find another pacemaker, I'm going to be having a bunch of stuff. I never got a yellow paint. Aww. Okay, let's get all these tools out of here. Oh, medical's over there. And the extra liberator. Alright. I have to make a hammer just for this. For you. Nothing in both of those. An extra plasma scrapper. I'm really sad that I didn't get a yellow. That would have been perfect for this next time. Oh, no, over here. That in there. All right. Oh, yes. That was amazing timing for that. Absolutely. Like, that was like the best timing ever. All right. Let's get that out of there and put it in there for now. Now I just need to fill my tank because now I have the upgraded tank. By the way, filling this will fill that too, so. All right, let's see what I get with what energy I have. Okay. I'm just curious. Oh, nice. Okay. All right, for the moment. Let's see here. What do I want? Yeah, and devices. There it is. Yes. Far too long. Ion shield. Nitro boost. That's what I wanted. All right. Okay, junction restabilizer. I need to be able to make the thermal vacuum. Let's see here. I can't really think of anything else I desperately need at the moment. Yeah, because that would be that. Have enough for that. Can't do that. Alright, for the moment, I'm going to just leave that for the moment, but I will decide in a little bit what I will finish. But I will reveal that with the next episode, and I don't think I ended here. I think this episode's been longer than I would have ever expected, so I do hope to see you when we go to the Red Meadow facility, and I will see you next episode. Thank you for watching.